pirate rum's in here. Idea. Ready to move?
As ready as I'm ever gonna be, I suppose.
I suppose we'll have to leave the apartment here for now.
Yeah, that's alright.
Where that will go.
I'll have somewhere to come back to every now and then.
True. What number?
2L.
You'll have to give me a key to the next one. And I suppose you'll have to hand me anything that you want me to carry. So I don't think I can go through your things without, you know, a key.
Yeah. Right here. Are you hungry? I have an extra churro.
Sure.
Can you carry all that?
Oh, easily. And I've got more room if you need it.
Nope, we're good.
Don't forget the money.
I got it.
Good.
Now, I got robbed along the river yesterday by the McKinleys, so hopefully they're not there today. If so, then oh well.
I suppose.
How have you been doing?
Alright, just been thinking. I think I told you Hades took me out in the land, but
yes.
She took me where Jesse died. Oh, good.
It will be alright. Where's he buried?
It's a tree overlooking the sort of drop off down into where Armadillo is. Are we going this way?
And why not? We're just going to Strawberry, aren't we?
Right, but that's more to the left, I suppose. I thought you were going to Blackwater suddenly.
Oh, no, no. I was just paying attention to the wolves behind me.
I see.
Well, I got caught moonshining yesterday with Ian.
I see.
Mm-hmm. Miller and Manius and F eased us from Hanging Dog to Emerald Ranch.
So much for At least for you.
I mean, I didn't shoot anyone. I was deliberately non-violent.
I do appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. And Manius bribed me with churros if I turned myself in. So I turned myself in, and he
why you have a churro. Okay.
and he gave me 3 churros.
I think you're saving one of them with me, I guess. I want to make sure that you give me a key.
All right.
Pop back in when I'm visiting from out of state and run money for you to the bank or something.
I'm gonna miss you, you know.
Oh, I know.
What were you saying?
You don't get many opportunities to study with folks in a hospital like Johns Hopkins.
I know, but
No, I was going to ask, how in-depth actually are you?
maybe about 11,000. Somewhere in between 11 and 15,000. Yeah.
The telegram.
We'll check it after I offload all this.
Alexis, hello, thank you for the follow.
I feel like my code is as heavy as an anchor right now. Alright, it is 10Q. You got that?
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is very cute.
Yeah.
If you want to give me a key, I can put
hang
some
on.
things away for you.
Sorry. I didn't have any room for a key.
Oh, sure. I think you'll need to make sure that I can pay rent if necessary. I suppose it's probably easiest just to make sure the landlord knows I have permission to do anything like you do in Thieves.
Mm-hmm. Trying to think of what the hell to call it. Meh, good enough. I couldn't think of anything fancy.
Alright. Love nest key or something?
What the hell? No.
Oh no. I still can't put things away for you.
Oh, well, you should be able to.
Interesting. I cannot.
You should have permission for everything.
It does say so, but... can't do anything with it.
Huh. Alright. Well, maybe it only Maybe it means, you know, like crates and stuff I put down. I don't know.
I thought maybe it would let me take things out of your, you know, the little locker.
Mm-hmm.
Be able to take money for you.
It's alright.
Just means I'll have to tell you when I'm in and wake you up and we can ride somewhere together. Valentine or whatever.
I like that anyways.
Well, yes. I mean, I'm not going to just sneak into town and steal your money.
Well, you know what I meant. I just, you know, like being able to spend time with you.
Of course. And are you? Does it taste better than thieves?
It does, actually.
Sort of like berries or
I mean, it just doesn't...
more like hay.
It just tastes cleaner. I don't know how to describe it.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we mosey to the telegram office then, I suppose?
Alrighty.
Do I have another one? Either that or he's very concerned about waving me down. Good lord.
Well, it's not from me.
Oh. This is Everett. Yes, I know that one. Ash. Oh, this one's Esteban.
Uh-oh. I can't imagine he's just very happy.
You say what now?
But I can't imagine Esteban's very happy.
Why not?
Because you're leaving.
I haven't told him.
I see.
Apparently he was around yesterday.
Anything interesting?
Just having to reply to him now.
Is red the color of the day, or is it the color of every day?
It's typically my color every day.
You say every day?
Yes, it looks good on me.
I was going to say, yeah. It work every day. I never much been one wear fancy in red, but some people can do.
Indeed, indeed.
Make a
Howdy,
little room for
doctor.
you.
All
I
done?
guess.
Make sure you ain't talking too loud. You were yelling earlier.
Not only does Esteban want to
I
speak,
don't know if you're planning on going on duty.
so
but,
does Deputy
you see a
Wainwright.
tick on your kid line for a ranger with a throne throat.
Wainwright wants to talk to you?
Apparently.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What did I do?
If I should.
Oh, shit.
He wasn't explicit
no,
about
thank you for letting me know, though.
what
No,
it
it's
might
no
have been.
problem. Of course, there's no pressure
Well.
from us for you to go on duty. Stay off duty. Enjoy the day off.
That might
Yeah.
be something
Oh,
yet
it's
due
fine.
tomorrow. I mean,
Not
he's
that
usually
bad,
around early,
worrying,
but we could go look for
no,
him.
Yeah, thank you.
He's probably asleep, though.
We could.
So we could always go ask a deputy if he's on duty.
Yes. Where do you think he'd be?
I don't know, he's a city boy. He likes Saint Denis. But I mean, he's also a deputy, so he could be literally anywhere. Literally anywhere in the
I
coast.
suppose we best ask the deputy then.
Alright, well, let's go find one.
What on earth?
You want me to ride with you?
I don't mind either way. Where are we going? I can ride with you. I was going to take my horse back to the stable if I did that.
Oh, okay. We can go by the stable. Probably Blackwater. There's usually people there. And then Rhodes or Valentine.
Oh, let me see where he wrote me from.
Alright.
I might say something. Hello, my friends.
Hola.
Well, he wrote me from Blackwater, but... So Jubilee says something about buying 2,000 worth in gems.
Oh?
I don't know if I have that.
I mean, we can sell what we do have.
Do you suppose she's around?
I'm not sure. She's not very good at telegramming me when she's around. We just sort of happen to run into each other. Like yesterday when we both got robbed by the McKinleys together.
Oh, together?
Yeah, together, yeah.
They have it out for her now too. Oh, and I have another fucking telegram. Good lord.
Okay, well, we can go back.
We're going to have to.
Maybe it's Wainwright.
Perhaps it is. Wouldn't that make things easier? Or Esteban.
Oof.
Oh, I need to reply to Ash too.
Kind of anxious about Esteban.
Why?
Can't imagine he'll be too thrilled about you leaving.
I don't owe him anything.
Yeah, you sort of do.
Like what?
He got you your book back, didn't he?
What book? I don't have a book.
Oh, well, fair enough then.
Apparently Benny lost it.
Oh.
Yes.
Alright.
It may have been eaten by a bear, it may have been stolen by Esteban, in which case maybe Esteban does have it. No, Hades took me to go visit Benny and Jim Lee and found out actually where my Lancaster is too.
Oh.
Apparently Barton Fields has it.
Alright.
Seems he's in Saint Denis for a meeting.
Who?
Esteban.
Oh. So then I guess we're still gonna check Blackwater, huh?
I suppose. He said a telegram when the meeting is concluded.
Well, if Wainwright sent you the telegram from Blackwater, hopefully he's still there. I don't know, how long ago was the telegram sent?
Yesterday sometime.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright, so we're just riding around blindly. Got it. Unusual place for puppy dogs, but alright.
Perhaps we'll go to Valentine instead.
I really don't want to go to Valentine unless I have to. I hate it there.
Fair enough.
In fact, if there's nobody in Blackwater, I would much rather go to Rhodes before we try Valentine.
Fair enough. I wonder who he's meeting with.
I don't know, Saint Denis of all places. There's quite a few gangs there.
Yes, I know very little about the place. I've mostly stayed out this way.
Well, there used to be 3 major gangs there. Taipan, the Blue Pearl, and Corrigan's folks. But now Taipan is mysteriously gone. And
I've heard
so...
of Taipan. I believe they've been gone for a long while.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's people here.
They
What
can't
else?
blackjack. They got the inbred trash for me $200.
I don't know.
I don't much like his tone.
Not robbing if you wrap a bow round it, sweetheart.
He charmed me into it. That's fraud.
I don't know if those are deputies.
I don't know either.
Hello? Anyone in there?
And I'm not about to pull out binoculars and look at them because that would be suspicious.
I'm going to... Binocular time. Nope, not. Alright, I don't see anyone.
You'll have to do it. Your stirrups are much too short.
Oh, alright. Roads, I suppose.
I suppose.
Run by the telegram office. See if anyone yells at me.
I'll hold.
Oh, are you being yelled at?
No.
Oh, goodness.
And unfortunately, Shepton was there.
Bad. Oh no. At the blackjack table. Just think, Carmine, you could have spent that $100 on cakes and treats for Olive.
What company I'm in.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I don't mind, you know, I don't give a shit. I'm a very hard
Believe it or not, he telegrammed me from here just about 24 hours ago.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was, you know, literally forever
I mean,
ago.
it's a very long time, but it means he potentially would have been still awake right now.
Well, I mean, if we run into deputies and roads, you can always ask if he's on duty.
Good. I suppose seeing Esteban is good anyhow to tell him that apparently Benny lost the book. And that Benny either blames Esteban for already having taken it, or a bear, I suppose.
Yeah. My guess is he didn't lose the book, he just finds the information too valuable to give up.
What, the information I give?
Yeah, the information in your book.
I mean, it's not particularly useful for anyone not trying to be a fence.
Ah, well then...
It's pricing for when Flatneck was a thing.
Well then, I don't know. Maybe...
Oh, and furniture from the last trip we took.
Huh.
Which I did find a little amusing. He thought, what, are you going to steal furniture? I said, no, that was from moving.
It sure does rain a lot here.
Yes, it does.
What you thinking about?
I don't know. Curious about what the future will hold.
I never really know what the future will hold. I just go with it. Accept life as it comes to me. Live every day like it's my last. Which is, you know, why I spontaneously end up joining other people's criminal activities. But it's fun. And nobody fired any guns last night. Nobody. chased us all the way from Hanging Dog to Emerald, too. Knock knock! I'm getting out of this rain. There's nobody here.
Well, perhaps we should check telegrams.
You hear me?
Yes, I said perhaps we should check telegrams.
Oh, alright. I didn't hear you.
Well, now who's speaking too loudly? Still not me, I guess. Hmm. Let you pitch her wherever you want to. I'm coming. I'm coming, hold on.
Do you have Gideon's telegram?
I think so.
But I have that.
Yes, hold on. Ready?
Yep.
XS740. Extra small.
Alright.
I have Jim Lee's now.
Who the fuck is Jim Lee?
The bastard that stole my my weapons?
Oh!
Yes. Hades apparently knows him, and I should have started by saying that I was Hades' brother, and he might have left me alone the other day. Darling, apparently I should just start there. Nothing.
Well, what do you want to do? We could hunt whitetail. I need to deliver them to Valentine.
I thought you didn't want to go near Valentine.
I don't. I hate Valentine. That's why I have been deliberately procrastinating. Oh.
What?
Well, my next appointment is Thursday.
Very good.
At 2 p.m. Wainwright's gonna be there.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds... Doesn't it sound so fun?
I mean... Perhaps you don't want to go find him with me then.
I mean, that's different. You know, just finding him so you can talk to him is way different than him being a part of therapy, you know?
I suppose that's true.
Alright. Where you want to go?
Apparently, Esteban is in Saint Denis somewhere.
Well, we can't just go to Saint Denis and rush
I
his
suppose
meeting.
We can stay here.
Alright. Still no deputies at the office. You want to see a really ugly dog?
Sure.
Alright, it is somewhere in this area. There's a fucking mutated looking... I don't even know. I don't even know what it is. It's like if a sheep and a dog had a baby. But like, it's not even...
Sheep and
Mm-hmm. Wait, hold on.
Do you mean a poodle? I think there's one of those here.
Yeah, poodle.
And they are, in fact, very ugly.
Oh, look at this. This is a nice little spot. Oh. Oh. Didn't know this was here. I could have...
Go in?
Nope.
Well, it looks like you could. Perhaps there's a different door that works.
You want me to show you a place, I used to hide out before I met you?
Somewhere other than the Grizzlies?
Yeah.
Sure, but let's try all the other doors.
Alright.
I think you can get in somehow. Gee, how many doors does this place have?
Innumerable doors. Innumerable.
Far too many. It's 6 or 7 down here alone. Nope. No more.
Well.
Oh, okay. Or not.
Anytime I would find myself down south, and I didn't feel like going all the way back to the Grizzlies, I slept in here. And there's a water barrel in here.
Not a bad spot, actually.
Mm-hmm. I slept in here. I hid from law in here. The hay is comfortable.
And you could eat the oats, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you could probably fit your entire horse in here with you.
Oh,
Very
yes, I
easily.
did. I did and I have. The horse goes in that stall and I sleep in that one. It's a nice spot. Nobody ever checks here. I have run from deputies and I have hidden in that little barn because the doors close right behind you, and they never check there ever.
They'd never know.
They never know. I've used it multiple times.
Horses at the 9 lives. Oh, incidentally, I left the crate full of rum inside the thieves' apartment, so you could get to it if you found someone to buy any of that.
Alright.
I suppose we could telegram Jubilee, although I need to check on the horse to see how many gems I even have now.
Alright, well, let's go to the store.
Probably also check. Nope. I don't think I can get a wagon out of here.
Nope, we would have to Saint Denis or Emerald.
Just sit for a moment.
Alright.
This is the part where I have to do some math. Actually, we need to go to the general store probably very quickly.
Sure. Check prices, huh?
That was the part I didn't have in my head after the book was stolen. I don't think, actually, let me think on it. No, maybe I do. Let's not sit in the middle of the road, though.
Let's come over here.
Towards the telegram office.
Or that.
Because I have a telegram. Okay.
gonna go change clothes. I'm fucking burning to death.
Right, I think I did hear you. Hold on.
Alright. Well,
If we were to check the uncut gem pouch, maybe we could come close to it. I think I'm sitting around 1850 right now.
alright.
She wanted 2,000, so...
Well, you run to the stable or whatever. I'm gonna go change clothes to the general store.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what award that Miss Hill may have given me.
Did she not give you anything?
Not recently, no.
I might have to contact her. She's never awake when I am, so I told her to give my award to you or Miss Kitty or Miss Madeline, and she said she would give it to you.
All right, yeah, I'll ask her because I did see her the other day, but I didn't get anything from her.
Oh, there you are. Apparently he was at Emerald heading towards, well, Rathskeller, so what's on the way there?
Thieves?
Sure, or rigs? Rigs. Let's try to get to rigs. Wearing your Sunday best, are you?
Of course. I needed to, you know, get some air. Get some air in places there normally isn't air.
You did fine in England. I doubt you do very well in Egypt if we ever go there. My thinking is perhaps he'll see the telegram at Riggs and pause. So I don't fancy trying to go over the bridge, so you can leave there.
Alright.
Trying to push me off the bridge, are we?
No!
You sure?
Abdul, I would not do that to you.
You just bumped me twice on your horse.
Well, I
Either
didn't-
that or your horse likes mine.
I mean, he is a stallion.
And she is a mare. What in blazes did you hit? Or
Did
trip
you
over?
see that shit?
No.
I swear I just saw a guy come out of the mist, and then he went back into the mist. As I fell, I don't know what.
I think maybe you're just not a particularly good horsewoman.
What? What the fuck? No, you see, God is trying to fucking assassinate me. That's the
Oh, it's
second
God
time.
now and not the McKinleys?
That is the second time that a fucking
Perhaps he's trying to tell you to turn your life around.
has come out of the mist. You know, I can't
Luna, stop running moonshine and robbing banks.
You know, like within 2 feet of getting struck by lightning a few weeks ago?
No.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, taking the bridge to go to Riggs doesn't make much sense anyhow. Hmm? I know you don't. Like the wagon and the riders. Hmm?
Exactly. And spirit train.
Oh, Tassara, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. Well, nothing here, so perhaps he's not come by yet. Pilot, hey buddy. You'll never believe the conversation that I just had. Oh, hi, Games and Geekery. Thank you for the follow. Oh, there it roads. Emerald Speakeasy. Okay. Very cool. Somebody might have offered me a position in a certain gang that was outside of this character. So he says he'll be in the Emerald's Speakeasy. So I guess we'll go back.
Okay.
Because I am burnt out on Abdul. He's becoming a chore to play, honestly. Which I hate. But I mean, it happens with great characters, I think. Especially having carried Flatneck for so long. So we're gonna go have a chat with Esteban. Yeah, and not even like full breaks. It's just a character break that I really need. Because there's multiple sorts of things we could do with this character, but there's not story emerging for him. And I don't like feeling like I'm forcing RP by going and interacting with certain people or trying to make things happen. I did have a little bit there where I thought maybe I would do something with one group, but they're all mostly European players, so they're around earlier, which is not all that convenient for RP. We're still going to try and connect them to people because that's kind of what Abdul does, but I don't know. I don't really want to do Abdul in that sort of a void. So to have an opportunity to roll a character in a gang, especially one where it's like, hey, just come on in, we'll RP with you, could be fun. Especially because the gang in question, Pilot, you're in the gang. And it's not the one that you run. Neither of the ones that you run. Yeah. So I'm thinking about it.
Now I'm kind of chilly.
What?
I said now I'm kind of chilly.
It was your fault for changing. It'll be fun because I actually have somebody that occasionally pops into my chat from Chile who is like, I want you to play a gaucho, which is an Argentinian cowboy. So I've actually had kind of an idea floating around in my head for a character that would fit that. I just have to figure out a name and nail down the voice. Because I assume Argentinian sounds drastically different from Mexican or other Latino accents. If I do that, which I might. I see it. Thank you, though. And it'd be fun. It'd be fun just to play Del Lobos, because I feel like if anybody's going to teach me... Alright. That could be fun. So I have... Okay, so I have characters maybe that I could use for it already. I have 2, 3. I got 3 that I've been trying to place. One of them definitely could fit easily. He's Scottish. And actually he's more of a like back alley surgeon cast out of the Royal Navy, because I don't want to have him. I don't want to have another SCDH character, but I don't want to just do like the back alley surgeon that RPs with everybody and takes over an office or something like that. I want to have a dude that's like specifically assigned to a gang. And Graham Campbell might be perfect for that. Yeah, SCDH, Saints Crossing Department of Health. So I play a medical character. It's actually my main. Yeah, probably. Abdul is not violent. Pavel picked up on this. I feel like you know that as Nate too, just where Abdul's just not that type of character. He's very self-preservation oriented.
Here we are.
Here we are. Want to come in?
Sure.
Yeah. No, Jack was great. Dude, I spent a good
Hola.
chunk of time yesterday.
Abdul,
Off the fucking
is it?
roof.
It is, yes. Hello, my friend.
Hola. I'm Armando Guzman. Esteban, Jefe, he's pissing, so
Oh, very good.
if you want to go inside, I'll let them know you're waiting inside.
Sure, sure.
I'm Runa.
Oh, see, I rubbed you of lemons, I remember.
Yeah, so I had the other night, because I told Cassie, who plays Hades, that I was gonna bench Abdul for a while. What do you think? Downstairs? Yeah, downstairs.
Probably, yeah.
I decided I was gonna bench Abdul a little while ago, and I've just been kind of like thinking through how to do it. and I didn't know where Jesse Gold got buried, and so there's two outlaws that Abdul knows who have died that are both influential. One of them is
Okay,
Jack.
he wants to do it outside.
Oh, all right. Sure, get really fucked up right before we meet with Esteban. Good idea, Runa.
You're the one doing. You're the one doing the business. I'm just fucking here to look
yes.
pretty. Oh my god. Oh my
Pretty
god. What is
and you
this?
can't walk straight. It's called moonshine. It's the the crap that you were running last night.
My god.
Have you never drunk moonshine before?
Oh no.
It's very strong.
Oh my
See?
god.
It'll make you blind if you drink it too much.
It will, yes. So and I didn't. Did she just fall down?
See? She just fall down.
All right, you're going out first, so I can stop the door from hitting you on the way out. So I spent a good probably an hour sitting in Quakers.
Oh my god. Never touching that again.
Ándale pues.
Hello, Esteban.
Hello.
Let's get mounted up.
Please forgive Runa. She was enjoying the moonshine inside.
Ahí está bueno.
Right. Stop.
This area is too high traffic, so I've got another place in mind.
Go up. Go down. Near game in Counter-Strike. Here we go to chat with Esteban. Oh, and I totally forgot to talk to Hades about Barletti having my telegram randomly. I was gonna not rake her over the coals, but I was not thrilled about that. Whoa.
Sorry. I'm
Moonshine still,
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, this camp. This will be fun. I'm going to intentionally try not to sit across from him.
So, how are we feeling, Akira?
How are we feeling?
Hey.
Somewhat interested in what the future might hold. As I said, I'm going to be going away for a while. Also, had a meeting finally with Benny Giuliano. Had to go with Hades to actually track the man down. He was terrible wasting of time. The whole rest of the...
Hey.
Very much a lot of, I'm around, tell me when you're around, and then nothing for hours.
Hey. Slippery.
Indeed. So we finally went to Saint Denis and found him and his friend Jim Lee. Jim Lee was the one that took my guns and I guess sold them to Barton Fields. Neither here nor there. I think Hades is going to chat with Barton. She knows him better than I do. But Benny appears to have lost the book.
Lost the book.
Yes. He either blames you because you apparently took several books from him when you talked with him.
No one took any books from him.
Alright, then he's making that up. Or he lost them after getting attacked by a bear. I don't really know what to do with that excuse.
No, what happened is I found him at Ansburg. On my way to finding him, I ran into a group of people that had been robbed by him, and he had taken 3 books from Alabaster.
Oh, yes.
And he was extorting them, saying, meet at the Saint-Denis cemetery for pay $500, you get your books back.
Yes.
And on the road, I said, you know what, why don't you let me do this? And they said, okay. And so we went to the cemetery, they ran, we chased them, find them in Ansburg. They lied through their teeth for a little bit, but we have their names, so thanks to you, we knew who they were.
Of course.
And I said, where's the book? He says, well, the person who has it is asleep now. I said, okay, all right. Well, then I'm going to give you a week to meet with Abdul and return the book, or I'm going to come see you again. And he promised he would return it. Later that night, I grabbed him and I took him to Alabaster in Saint-Denis, and I said, is this the man who has your books? Alabaster said yes.
Oh.
And then he personally handed over Alabaster's books back to Alabaster. Nobody took anything from it.
Interesting.
But these people, they lie through their teeth with everything.
I have noticed. Jim Lee claimed that the Lancaster that he sold to Barton Fields, which is identical to the one on my back. If you can see it particularly well, all that I've done is put a wrap on it and etched it. He said that Barton paid him $1,000 for it.
No, he's trying to rake up the pieces.
Yes,
I was speaking with Carlo Barletti today. Carlo got hurt jumping off a roof. And a lot of people were climbing the roof trying to save him, get him down from there. And one of the people that found him was Jim Lee. And Jim Lee said, I'm not going to help you unless you pay me. And he said, okay, whatever. Jim Lee helps him.
Jim Lee, yes.
For weeks and weeks, Jim Lee comes to Barletti saying, I can't even afford an apple to eat today. Can you please pay me? I saved your life, blah, blah, blah. Eventually, Carlo Barletti says, fine, I'll pay you $25. And so Jim Lee turns around to put his hands up, let him into his pockets. The man's got $900 in his pocket.
Quite.
But
That's exactly like him.
They're very slimy, very slimy. Yesterday, I was in Armadillo, and a man came up to me trying to sell me moonshine. He said his name was Mr. Black. I had heard this name before.
Yes.
Somebody telling me that he...
Did I tell you that Jim Lee and Benny wanted me to tell Law that they were looking for a pump shotgun that belonged to that man when they robbed me?
Hey, you did mention that they were robbing people looking for a pump shotgun.
Apparently belonged to that fellow. I'm sorry to have interrupted you. Please do continue, sir.
Hey, well, I found him, asked him a lot of questions about the outsiders, and when I was confident that he was the man I was looking for, I was going to give him a message. I just tell him to go to Benny and say he's running out of time to get that book back, because it'd been 2 weeks. Right? But in the middle of me telling this Mr. Black to do this, he says, well, what are you gonna do if I don't? Well, at this point, I've got a gun aimed at his head. So I tell him, I'll take one of your fucking kneecaps if I want to. And he says, I'd like to see you try. So I shoot him in the leg. And I explained to him who I am, Esteban Jimenez Sanchez, son of La Nina, and Jefe de Lobos, and, my whole spiel.
Right.
And he says, oh, so you're a little Del Lobo. So I shoot him again.
Little? Oh.
He's got a bullet in his knee and a gun aimed at his chest. He says, so you're a little Del Lobo. So I shoot him again.
Jesus Christ, this guy's an idiot.
I keep him conscious. Because if he's unconscious, he can't deliver the message. Right? So I leave him in Armadillo. Hades finds him, patches him up. First thing he does is tell Deputy Wainwright everything that happened, say I shot him, all this. And I've been informed today that
I wonder if that's what Wainwright wants to ask
supposedly the
us
people
about.
that ride with Mr. Black killed him yesterday.
For ratting, I imagine.
That's what I gathered from it. Apparently, he talked a lot, was very free with his mouth, told a lot about me. One way or another, he's dead.
That's why Wainwright was looking for you, Abdul.
I
bet.
suppose it might be, yes.
Jesus Christ, you probably have a bounty on your head now. Ugh.
Why would I have a bounty on my head? From
Who
Wainwright?
fucking knows what that slimy bastard told Wainwright? Who fucking knows?
Do you think I have one from Wainwright, or do you think I have one from the outsiders, I guess?
The only way I could think about it is if they thought that you had hired me to do it, even though I was pretty clear that I wasn't hired. I told him that the reason I was pissed off was because Benny promised me to return the book. I threatened him if he didn't, and then he didn't do it. I had already gotten your telegram at that point that you didn't care about the book, but at that point it doesn't matter to me. You made a promise, I made a threat, you didn't follow through, I have to follow through, right?
Correct, yes, of course. Oh, Hades took me and we went and talked to the fellow, and yeah, at this point I think she wants the book more out of principle than anything else. But I was quite clear with them that I have no control over the Del Lobos. I barely think I even have enough influence at times to find you and have a sort of meeting with you. It's very much the convenience of your own schedule, not mine.
Hey, well, it was. I figured that if I ran into them, I'd take the book back just by happenstance. But then I rode out east just to go robbing, and I run into Angus. Angus rides with me. I run into a man named Percy who had just been robbed by them. They take everything from him. He has no guns, no nothing. And then we ride out east. We say, fuck it, we're going to go find these people. If they've been robbing everybody blind, we can take a few guns off them, make a profit that way.
Yes, you might as well.
So that was why I did it. It was two birds, one stone, really.
Certainly. They have an apartment in Saint Denis opposite the telegram station that currently has a gun that they claim belongs to, or I suppose belonged to Sheriff McGregor or someone named Frankie who had to do with him. It's a Navy with GG1 something on the telegram in the etching.
Hey, okay. See, probably they rob everybody.
It does seem that way, yes.
But as far as it comes between me and them is, at some point we're gonna have a meeting. They're gonna, I'm going to speak with Benny and remind him of what I told him, what happened to him if he didn't give the book back, and we'll see from there.
I believe that the woman who may have the book is named Wildfire.
Wildfire. Hey, she's a very slimy person.
I suppose,
The
yes.
Bardaris were telling me today that she's also very aggressive, likes to hurt people very often.
Interesting.
See, you hear about this business with Lady Girl?
It was in the newspaper, yeah.
Really? Okay, I don't read the newspaper.
He got accused of murder or something and arrested, sent to Sisika.
Yes.
Hey, I'm interested in seeing if they take any sort of action as a result of my words,
I will let you know if they do.
I just found it very peculiar the way they were speaking, like I needed something from them.
Ash is a very intense person. I don't know if you've ever actually spoken with them.
Once before, I believe. Hey. Let's see, they seem like they think more of themselves than that they are, But it's small fries, little
Yes.
fish.
Yes, indeed. And also the possible opportunity to connect things, and they asked, well, what do you get out of this? And I said, well, to some extent I'm looking for something to do. To another, I don't know, you seem to be people that can get things that have a fair amount of money. A Springfield would be nice. And at that point I then realised they had one on their wall in their apartment.
Hey, I actually have a Springfield going up for auction at the next event. Hey, it's actually a Sheriff's Springfield, Saints Crossing.
Interesting.
And as far as I know, they don't offer those out of the cabinets anymore, which means that this is a very old one.
Sure.
Hey.
Would it be of interest to you to have an elephant rifle for that?
In trade?
No, just potentially for the auction. It's not mine. It belongs to Nathan Fox, who rides with the Red Jacks, although I think most of the Red Jacks are elsewhere at the time.
I don't think so.
Why?
I would, but I feel like we should know the Red Jacks at the auction for just, strange reasons. I don't feel comfortable with them there.
No, fair enough. I mean, if we're being honest, I mean, the one and only time I've been arrested is because they brought Tom Hooper to the last one.
Hey, that's true. He did do this.
Yes, I got slapped on the wrist with a nice gun running charge, despite the fact that I didn't buy anything, I didn't touch anything, I didn't even bid on anything. But it meant that I couldn't see her anymore because she was in Sisika at the time. It's a nasty surprise. Telegram Law to go and visit her, and they say, yes, we'd love to talk to you about something in particular. Frustrating, but oh well.
How long will you be away for?
That I'm not sure yet.
Okay, and you plan on returning as a licensed medic?
No, not necessarily licensed, but at least knowing what the hell I'm doing.
Okay, bueno. See, well, everybody needs doctors.
They do, yes, they do.
Have you seen Huxley? I saw him a few days ago.
I heard Mr. Quinton was about, but no, I have not seen him. He did not telegram me. I mean, he has told me he's a busy man, but I've almost hurt.
See. No, I don't know. He was with some assistant of his or something. He was in Valentine 2 days ago. I don't know what he was doing.
An assistant?
See, I don't know. He's doing business with Delaney or something, maybe?
I don't know.
Who knows?
Yes.
But regardless of where you're going for how long, we'll still be here if you want to do business. You want somewhere to stay. Like Guarida is open.
I do definitely appreciate it. And if Runa runs into trouble, hopefully she can count on something similar.
I mean, I was going to offer, if you folks ever needed me, just, let me know.
Well, it's, I got a lot of people who give me this, let me know. Frankly, as of right now, I don't need a let me know. I need a person who is reliable, I have a lot of people like a telegram and they pop up. I need somebody by my side. But I understand that line of work isn't always for everybody. And standing by my side can be very dangerous given, the time above my head. Closer to a noose than time, to be honest.
I was going to say, how many days are you at now, Esteban?
Well, I don't know for sure, but if I had to guess, it's 14,000. But it doesn't matter. The time doesn't matter. They're gonna hang me if they catch me, without a doubt.
Jesus.
I would imagine so. Yes.
See, you don't get to be the most wanted man in Saints Crossing history without pissing off somebody high up.
No, you don't.
See, they'll make an example out of me someday. Unless they have my way. And I die old and fat in a rocking chair with a cigar in one hand and a dog in my lap.
You would still have no facial hair.
I already have facial hair.
These are whiskers.
I also...
Little whiskers is all they are.
That's so
Little
funny.
whiskers. I'm gonna drag you up to the top of that hill, turn you on your side, and roll you down it.
That would be a good workout.
I don't think the momentum would stop. I think you just carry on into Canada.
I wonder how many trees he'd take down with him.
Hey, Dios. Hey, well, I suppose you're not in the gun business anymore. Or is this just like a hobby on the side?
I'm not sure I was particularly after leaving Flatneck, or Flatneck closing, I suppose. It was more the thing that we did. Mr. Huxley was the one that knew about that. I had been hoping to learn the gems from Jesse Gold, but Jesse's dead, so...
Well, I know about the gem market, but I'm not a gem cutter. Also, the market, scratch what I even said, the market is flipped on its head right now. Nobody knows what it is.
Yes, I've noticed. I found a
Nobody
job
wants
once,
to sell.
I found a job once in Tumbleweed for, what was it, 8 rubies, I think, taken to Saint Denis for like 400 or something.
Oh yeah, it was 400.
It was significantly higher than I would have thought.
See, a lot of people don't want to sell gems because they're getting harder to find. You know, I hired people to work their mines in Gaptooth, and after a week they gave up because they couldn't find anybody that wanted to go mining anymore.
Well, mining itself has become more difficult, I think.
It has,
See.
yeah.
We went looking to find things so that she can learn taxidermy. Flint and so forth, I guess, is necessary, and in the process she nearly injured her wrist, and I almost threw out my back. And I'm a young man, Mr. Esteban. I should not be complaining of back pain.
Been in multiple shootouts, and somehow mining is just significantly more painful.
Hey, well, I suppose at least in a shootout you're distracted with something.
Very true.
Yes, true enough. True enough.
Hey, well, I haven't anything else to update you on other than, you know, what I have.
Sure.
All I can do is wish you good luck on your travels and say I'll be waiting with a drink, you know, when you come back.
I hope to take you up on that one day. And I don't plan to be so gone that I can't respond to telegrams or things of that nature. So if I do hear anything or people tell me anything and it is relevant, I'll let you know.
Está bueno. Alright. Está bueno. We gotta get back out west. Got that event tomorrow.
Yes, the fight. Right.
See. Should be very busy.
It should. Is Mr. Dio still about in the crossing? Do you think he'll fight? I'm told usually he does fairly well. Dio used to be with was it the Golden Hounds, Runa?
I think it was Jolly Rogers.
Jolly Rogers. I've never known him. I think I spoke to him once. Said like 5 words maybe. I haven't seen him in like many months.
I think he rode with the Red Jacks for a little while and then was with Limpany and I don't know.
I have no clue.
Yes. I don't either. I don't know anybody really in
But
Limpany anymore.
I know that there were so many fighters that we had to raise it from 10 to 16.
Oh wow.
As of the list, I don't know the list. Probably was.
Yes, I heard them earlier.
But it
Yeah,
should be
well, you
interesting.
know.
If we can, I
Don't want to get
will-
mauled.
If we can, I think we will make it out. but it will depend.
Make it out to the fight?
Yes, to Rathskeller tomorrow.
See, I would come early if I were you. It might be dusty.
Yes. I remember the auction.
See. And this one, the auction only ever had like 1 week of advertisement. This one has had 3 weeks.
Right. Because you had to move the auction, if I remember right, because of law interfering the first time.
See, I'm afraid to advertise something for longer than a week. One, because I feel like too many people show up, and two, because a lot of the people that you want to come will forget in that time.
Yes, very true.
But hey, we're gonna be heading out west. If you're heading that way, feel free to ride with us.
Well, I'm going to defer to Runa, but apparently a deputy wants to talk to me about something.
You're probably wanted for questioning. You need to fucking do what I told you to do. Deny.
Tell him Esteban is evil and he did it all on his own.
Oh, of course.
I'll cop to it. What is a few more days to my fucking death sentence?
I didn't ask you to do anything.
I don't know, say they stepped on my toes or something. They looked at me the wrong way. Ándale, muchacho.
Ride with them, Abdul. Just in case. We should ride with them just in case.
Well,
we could be a good distraction for law.
I'll go to Emerald and check telegrams. I do usually really like chatting with Esteban. He's a scary, powerful criminal, and he's like, come on, we'll chat. He's just riding around with Guzman. I'm going to have to try and remember names of Dos Lobos better than I ever have before. I know Skinny Hector and Guzman and Carlos and Esteban, and I think that's it. And I've heard of La Nina, but not through Abdul.
That's being normal. I figure right that way, lay your heads down for the day, maybe. Estoy cansado, slow, con calma. 4 riders.
It's long, the way they're riding. Information.
Howdy. Hello, my friends.
Same group we saw from earlier. It's not the law, though. I don't recognize it.
This is why we should ride with them back to Rathskeller, Abdul. If law come across them, we could lure them away.
I mean, I'd like to check telegrams at some point, but I suppose you're right.
If you're busy, it will be fine. Honestly,
it's fine.
If the law get the sniff of Esteban, there's no shaking.
They will already see me today. I saw Bolted in Sunday. But we'll stop by Riggs probably. Alright, ándale pues.
Probably from Riggs we'll split. We'll go at least that far. I don't mind talking to Law. Because Abdul doesn't actually know why Wainwright wants to talk to him. He just knows there's something. And Abdul's only heard of Mr. Black once, technically. And then he's asked a second. When he met the Outsiders, he asked if they ever found the pump shotgun, and they said, well, actually it was a repeating shotgun. We just didn't know. So as far as Abdul knows, it's like, I don't know. They said he had a pump shotgun, and then they said he had a repeating shotgun. I never met the fellow. I have no idea who he is. That sounds like a lot of horses, but it could just be us. The other thing is, Abdul's gonna ride. Abdul's just always gonna be a little bit distanced.
Australians had C's and A's at the ends of their names for some reason. But I know he and Carlos will become me. However, later on, better for them. But I'd much rather have you there. See, we'll see. Even if we only have 4, I'm happy to do the job anyway. And it should be me, you, tu hermano.
It's definitely Runa's saddle.
Somebody in the middle of nowhere. Nada.
I think we're probably going to split off and go to Strawberry.
Alright.
I'd say
Muy
best of
bien. Sí, buena suerte. And hasta luego.
Assalamu alaikum. We still need to find Mr. Wainwright.
He's not awake. It's too late.
How do you know?
for him. Because it's
How
too late
do you
for
know?
him. This motherfucker is up at like 3 in the morning. Ain't no way.
It's worth asking, is it not?
Alright. Yeah.
Especially if you're so worried I'm going to get in trouble. The last thing we want to do is make it seem like we're dodging him. Or is that crazy?
What'd you say back there?
I said, shouldn't the last thing we want to do is make it seem like we're dodging him.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, you did telegram him.
I did.
Just remember what I said. Deny, deny, deny. You have no fucking clue what he's talking about.
I don't know what he wants to talk about.
We have a pretty good idea of what he wants to talk about.
No, I don't.
If you say so, it seems obvious to me.
If he wants to talk about someone named Mr. Black, I've only heard of the man. I've never met him. Don't know anything about him. Pardon me.
Howdy. You're looking for Wainwright, you said?
Well, I didn't say so, but yes, I am, Sheriff. He
Well,
wanted
your
to talk
partner
with me,
did,
actually.
so okay. We'll FAO him and see if we can get him this way.
Certainly. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Well, whatever you said got Bolton interested.
Yep. She said to wait here. They're gonna go FAO Wainwright on the tip
Yes,
line.
so she said. I sent him another telegram just in case he is about.
It's actually a really good thing that that door was locked, because I didn't think there was anyone in there.
I imagine it's jammed.
I would have walked in there and I fucking shot myself.
Here's a question. You don't have anything important in your room, do you? Like, illegal?
No.
Okay, good. Trying to decide if either the weapons to keep on me or the key, which might be more important.
Ah.
If I do wind up going somewhere, I hope I don't miss my train.
Deny, deny, deny.
Oh, look, I have a telegram. I have nothing to deny. I don't know anything.
Exactly. You don't know nothing.
Pretty sure. XT985.
Hey.
Well, that wasn't too unexpected.
Oh?
Benny.
What did he say?
Help. Do you have Hades' telegram? Of course I do. Did you forget it?
Why does he want Hades' telegram?
I have no idea, my friend. No idea, Runa. Perhaps he'll tell me at some point.
I find it interesting that he would telegram you expecting any help.
Well, I mean, I suppose. You know, if we'd met in any other circumstance where it didn't involve him robbing me, we might even have been friends. I had the thought, actually, the other night that he might have been well, company excluded, he might have been a half-decent addition to the Flatneck Trading Company way back when. At least for watching out for Sandy Knee.
I really hope Law doesn't catch Esteban. He seems like an actually decent person.
Yes, he just wants to stay free, I suppose.
Oh.
Just barge right in. Nothing could possibly go wrong from that.
Don't.
This whole situation.
Don't hassle people.
You know, yesterday I met a guy, I met two guys in Blackwater Medical, and one of them was injured, and they were like, "Are you a doctor?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm totally a doctor." And she's like, "What should you do?" Told him he should pack mud and dirt into his injury.
Runa, that's a crime, you know.
I told him he should pack mud and dirt into his injuries, and I also told him that he could cure the pain in the guy's head by shooting him in the ankle. And he actually almost did it.
Man, I was just defending myself.
Why is this guy crying? Is he over there crying?
Jack Riley.
It's not any of our business.
Allison Kane. I don't remember the other's name. It's in my head.
Don't do that. Don't tell people. Oh, okay.
Trying to rob us. They were trying to rob us. Yeah. Yeah. They did. I told them to run and I'd draw them away. Just try to get their attention.
I'm gonna walk away from that because it's not important. I don't need to know it. Whatever it is. So we're meeting with Esteban. So I didn't even plan on being on that long with Abdul. Oh. Come on.
Come on. Come on, where?
Blackwater.
All right.
Get your horse. Right. Do something for me.
Okay.
Take your gun and put it in the saddlebags and leave it there.
All right.
Apparently it's been a busy day.
I'm actually shocked he's still awake.
Busy day's right, I suppose. I suppose it's just that important. Also, you probably don't want to be near, well, you can be nearby, but maybe he won't want to talk about whatever it is if you're right there.
Well, then he can fucking tell me to fuck off, and I might walk away
Sure.
a few feet.
The thing I was going to say though is your conscience has a tendency to get people into trouble. Yourself mostly.
I'm not gonna say anything. What the hell, Abdul?
I'm just saying. What have you been saying the entire way over here? Deny, deny, deny. What am I? If you say that near him, he's going to go, what do you have to deny?
I'm not gonna say that near him. I was whispering that.
I'm just saying.
Nobody else heard it but you.
Sure. And nobody else heard my reply except for you. It doesn't really change the fact that we just probably don't want to talk about anything. You're not wanted for the shine thing, are you? I suppose Bolton might have tried to arrest you just now if you were.
I doubt it.
Well, no, you said Manius gave you churros, so...
Yeah, no, I turned myself in and he gave me churros.
Nice to know that he doesn't not like you.
I think Manius just knows that if he waves churros into my face, I'll do what he says.
I mean, if you wave churros in my face, I'd do what you said, up to a certain point. So that's fair enough.
I'm a very food-motivated person. Jeff Reeves used to do the same thing. Bribe me with food.
Well, I guess you're known for something. Right. So, I mean, we did just move to Strawberry. I suppose he's probably
I consider it
over
a
near the
victory.
Sheriff's Department. What?
I said I consider it a victory that deputies know that if they give me delicious food, I'll do what they say.
Oh.
It just means that I'm gonna get delicious food all the time.
I suppose. Goodness, there's a lot of horses. I'm gonna lose the bandolier and the cross-straw because neither of those are important. And honestly, we'll toss the gun belt too. No, we can't. Fair enough.
Listen, I'm sorry. Okay, it was spontaneous. It was spontaneous.
I don't care how spontaneous it was. Months of work we put together. Fucking months. And that's what you do? You fucking stupid?
A little. Yes, actually.
Is this a bad time, Deputy?
No, it's a good time for you. It's just a poor time for her.
Oh, alright, alright.
Me and you both have been insulted by this. The amount of time, effort, and energy we've both partaken in seeing to it that they do better than the fucking around moonshining.
You're destroying my spirit, my mind, and my soul.
Anyway, if you're available, I wouldn't mind a quick chin wag.
Certainly.
So, for the sake of just making life easier, I don't really have some sort of fancy way of getting around it. Have you lost a book recently?
I have.
How important is this book to you?
Not terribly. In fact, I keep most of the information in my head and have been able to reproduce the majority of it.
What does the book pertain?
It was mostly pricing information from a company that I used to help run.
Right. Could you possibly explain to me why a gentleman named Mr. Black was shot by none other than Esteban Sanchez in desperation for this book?
I have no idea. Mr. Black, I think, is a friend of the people that took the book from me. I believe if you look back in your tip line, you will see a tip placed in some days ago about it. They said something about the man having a pump shotgun. They were going about robbing people until this thing emerged. They took my Lancaster and a gun from my side.
As well
that
as your
Runa had
book.
given me. As well as the book, yes. The book was the least important piece in my thought process.
So you couldn't give a toss about this book?
Not really. If you want to have a look, I have it at least half reproduced, in fact.
Well, no, I care little for the contents of the book. I care more now, more than I did before, as to how you ended up having a book that you didn't give a toss about, getting into the hands of somebody else via robbery. So they robbed you of this book, so there's a value placed on the book already, if they robbed you for the right reasons or not. Suddenly, the most wanted man in the crossing is shooting someone over our aforementioned book.
Yes, I have no idea about that.
Surely you would know why the book has such meaning, because the book has meaning. If you like to admit it or not, it doesn't matter. The book clearly has a meaning, so much so to this man that he'd shoot someone over it. So...
I know that my sister wanted to get it back, but at this point she wanted it simply for her own bookshelf, I think. Yes, I made it clear that I didn't particularly care for it, and it seems that the fellow that even had it, we went and talked to him, and he's lost the thing, apparently. So...
Are you friends with this Esteban Sanchez?
Friends? No. I would not say that.
Enemies?
No, I don't want to attract his ire ever. He's a very dangerous fellow.
So what are you then?
I have met him, I think, 2 or 3 times. The company that I was connected with, he had talked to about assisting him with a certain gun auction, which, if you look in my record, I believe is the only time I've been arrested for anything.
Yeah, I know about that.
Lawful fellow otherwise. I met him there. I don't have any connection to him aside from that.
But you do have connection with Hades, who may have connection with them.
I suppose. I don't know that she talks to him ever either. But Hades.
So why does
Hades
Abdul's book? Well, Hades is your sister and a very fierce individual.
She knows upwards of 20 pages of the Telegram directory of people. There's people in there. She has no idea who they are.
So there's a likelihood that Hades, in all her wisdom and upset that her brother had been wrong, to beseech one of the strongest in the crossing to get the right put. This doesn't incriminate her.
I have no idea.
Right. Okay. Could you foresee your sister doing such a thing? Because I could see the Hades that I know doing such a thing.
I don't know whether Hades knows Esteban like that. I know that Runa doesn't, but I do know that Runa was quite upset that my things had disappeared and talked of going to people, but I don't believe she knows Esteban.
I wonder how the shit has trickled to that state.
I was able to convince her not to go talk to various people that she'd met in Sisika about going and taking it back, because the things are not valuable enough to me for that to be an issue.
Yes, well, you should, on terms of Runa, give her a bloody good hiding for the fact that she's back up to mischief again. I'm infurious.
Well, if it's any consolation to you, my mother has bade me, if she feeds another person to a bear in the future, I'm to leave her immediately. And I was going to do that regardless of what my mother said.
I was going to hope that it wasn't just your mother's request that led to such a conclusion.
My mother specifically said to break off the engagement if that were to happen. If it were to happen again, Runa, I hope, knows that it means that we won't even...
Well, that's all of the information that I really needed. I'm glad to see that you're well otherwise and things are put right.
Yes. If it does help you at all, I believe the fellows were riding all over the place, robbing all sorts of people.
Yes, good. Do forgive me for the words that I'm about to spout to Runa, though. I know that you're acquainted in that manner, though I do need to give them a hiding. Are you going to be content?
Content with?
The thrashing she's about to receive.
I mean, I would rather you not lay a hand on her, but...
No, not like that, you silly fucker. Come on. Runa?
As I said,
Come here.
Stop her.
What do you have to say to yourself?
I'm sorry. It was spur of the moment. It was spontaneous. I didn't even think about it.
I've heard that shit grin once before, and that led you down a very horrible path.
It seemed fun. It seemed fun. It seemed like harmless fun. Nobody was getting hurt. Nobody was
Does your
getting
therapist
shot.
know about this?
No.
Do you not think it's good to tell them?
Probably.
I suppose she might tell them on Thursday, the next time she's got a meeting with her.
I know about this meeting. We are meant to have it together, are we not?
Oh, yep, we sure are.
Yes, well, it was going to be a bloody great meeting. I thought things were going to be fantastic until you went and fucked about again.
No, nobody got hurt, okay? I even made it clear to Gideon that under no circumstances was anyone to get shot, alright?
Right. Well, hold on a moment. I shall go and speak with someone. Though best of luck. Thank you kindly.
Are we supposed to wait?
Vivian! No, my apologies. I've given all the questions that I need answered. Thank you. Sorry for being so rough with this. It's been one thing after the next today.
Oh, I can only imagine so.
Yes, I'm going to go and enjoy myself briefly.
Is that what they call it these days?
Hello, sweetheart.
How are we?
Yes, fantastic. And yourself?
Not so bad.
Not so bad.
Do you think he's about to, you know...
Do you mind?
Don't leave him alone. Let him have his girl time.
Use your fucking toe, please, Runa. Thank you.
You really need to get your saddle looked at.
Okay.
Hey, Cobbles.
Alright, we'll do that at the stable.
Yep. Go to Strawberry again.
Okay.
Do you want to know what his exact question was?
Yes.
I have no idea how to exactly beat around this, so I'm just going to ask, what on earth is in your book that's so important that it would lead a certain someone named Mr. Black to get shot over it by someone named Esteban, the most wanted man in the crossing? And I went, I don't know, it's all old pricings from company. I probably should have said, I don't know, maybe it's the principle of the thing that I don't feel like outing him that way.
You should have principled him. You should have feloned him too. Then he would have been mad at you and not me.
Well, he's mad at you for different reasons, I expect.
I was careful. I didn't. Nobody got hurt. Okay.
The only thing he said to me about you was, "You're not going to be upset about the thrashing I'm going to give her, are you?" And I said, "No, as long as you don't lay a hand on her." Fella. We're gonna real quick.
We might want to leave town.
Why?
Well, there's a large group just sort of hanging around the outskirts of town, so you know.
Could be because there's an event going on.
Oh.
is interesting. Strawberry. You can stay on the horse if you want.
No. Alright.
You don't have to get off. Oh dear, apparently there's a dead man around here somewhere.
There's a... What? There's a dead man here?
Yes, I think so. Perhaps.
Why do you think that?
Because someone's marked my map with an X. And it's right over about where people get left. Oh, yep, there he is. Look at that.
Oh! Yeah, I'm sure he's fine.
Probably. He'll get up and walk it off in a little while, most likely. I telegrammed Hades, said we'd be going to Strawberry. I don't know whether she's around or not.
I feel like I just went to hell and got for 1,000 years and came back, and it's only been 10 minutes.
Why? Because of the tongue thrashing you got?
Yes.
In fairness, he still doesn't seem to know anything about a bank. And I did not say anything about a bank.
Thank God.
I didn't say anything about the moonshine either. I mean, I was hitching my horse when he was laying it to you, so he must have stumbled across the case file himself.
No, he came out and turned to me, and I knew something was going wrong.
I said nothing about that. I'll tell you.
The first thing out of his mouth was, I read a case file about you recently. I was like, oh shit.
Habibi Kaka, thank you for the follow. Yes, well, he had lots of questions about why Esteban, the most wanted man in the crossing, would shoot a fellow over a seemingly worthless book. And I have no answers.
I mean, it really is the principle. That is the correct answer.
It is, yes, unfortunately.
That is the correct answer. It is the principle.
Perhaps in 2 or 3 months I'll just send him a telegram and go, I think the answer you were looking for in the moment probably was the principle, but I didn't feel like making you angry.
You should have fell at him. Got him off of my ass, and then he'd be on yours.
No. Far more likely between the two of us we'd get him on his. Though I don't swing that way or find him that interesting. I've got as much trouble as I need on the back of my horse at the moment.
I wonder what chaos I'll get up to tonight.
Especially if I'm not around to watch you.
Exactly.
Just remember the little Abdul figure on your shoulder telling you not to be, crazy with anything.
Sure. I'm guessing you're heading to bed.
Probably.
Alright, well.
If I don't hear from Hades anyway, yes. Hopefully I will.
I'm probably going to be up for a while.
Oh, yes, sure. Pall Mall. Anything in there?
I don't have a board here.
A will or something?
It's fucked up.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know, like if there's like Will.
Oh, and Bibles.
Hello. Hello. Obviously, I'm going to stare at Sheriff Bolton the entire time she walks over to us. The entire time.
Do you have interest in butter?
No, I don't. Stop it! Stop it! No, I don't have an interest in garbage can butter.
I'm sure it's good like regular butter. We can just cook with it.
I mean, I guess, but probably has like maggots in it.
You could make more churros. It's
I
free.
could,
Look,
yeah.
it's still in the packaging. What do you mean it's got...
I do kind of owe Manny his churros. That is, I should probably make him churros.
Would it serve him right if you did it with this butter?
I'll just not tell him that it's garbage can.
Oh, there you go.
Ugh, I have to get flour though.
I am glad we ran into who we ran into before that, though. I'd have been absolutely blindsided over that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was awkward.
What?
The whole, you know, you being wanted for questioning thing,
Oh,
you know.
I'm not wanted for questioning. What are you talking about?
That you were. You're not
No, I
anymore.
wasn't.
Whatever.
He just said, hey, are you around? I'd like to talk to you about something. Sure.
Clearly he wanted you to question you, alright?
I don't... Whatever. I completely forgot to give him the cigars that I was going to.
Oh.
Oh well. I'm going to go to the room and take a nap.
Alright.
I don't think I'll be around again later, but I don't know. We should really figure out what time that thing is tomorrow. Because I don't remember.
It's sometime in the evening, I don't fucking know.
Yes, well, that's most things, aren't they? Otherwise, there's sometimes sometime in the morning.
Maybe there's an advertisement somewhere.
I mean, he did say he put an advertisement somewhere. But...
There was one in Blackwater.
Well, that's not it. That's the fellow in Benedict Grey. He's very nice, actually.
Who?
Benedict Grey.
Huh.
Right here.
Oh, the
He's a
notary thing?
Yes. Hades and I have met him. Anyhow, stay out of trouble.
I shall do my best.
Maybe I should make you give me your navy.
No!
We have
no!
date tomorrow.
Listen, I won't shoot anybody.
What?
Probably.
You better not.
I won't shoot anybody.
You better not.
Okay.
It's fine, don't.
Alright.
If I wake up and I find out you have,
Okay.
I'm taking it.
Okay. You know what? Deal. Fair. That's fair.
Wolves and bears don't count. That's self-defense. You'll find issue with them.
Okay. Good night. Sleep well.
Thank you. Be safe, okay?
I will.
I'm gonna take a break. We are going to, if he's still on, he is. We're gonna raid Frankster real quick. As soon as I make sure I have Frankster 48. Yep. Good, good. Thank you for coming along on that journey. Appreciate y'all Tessarites, Games and Geekery, etc. Do appreciate you folks. We're gonna go mob Frankster. Good old Deputy Wainwright who just chewed out Runa. Thanks, friends. I'll be back maybe late tonight, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, see ya.